Beezy was a big woman. Round cheeks, soft belly, laughter like church bell. She wasn't slim like those Lagos Instagram ladies that snap picture with filters. But she was beautiful, the kind that made you feel peace just by looking at her. Her husband, Emeka, used to say, "Beezy, your smile day cure stress." That was before money entered his head. They married when life was hard. Very hard. Their first house? One small basement in Mushin. The zinc roof had holes big enough to host raindrops. Once rain starts, both of them would rush to put bucket everywhere. "Emeka, that corner don't start to leak again." Beezy would shout. "Ah, nah, this Lagos rain go finish us," he'd reply, running with a bowl. Their bed squeaked louder than generator. The wardrobe? Just one wooden box that always refused to close. Yet, Beezy never complained. Every morning, she woke up early to fry puff and akara by the roadside. She'd come home smelling of oil but smiling like queen. When Emeka came home tired, she'd rub his back and whisper, "Don't worry, my love. One day you go wear fine suit. You go drive your own car. People go call you Oga." Emeka would smile weakly, "Amen. But look at us now, Beezy. This life no balance." Beezy would pat his cheek with her soft hand. "It's not where we are, it's who we are. I believe in you, Emeka. You go make am." They had 2 children, Kemi, an 8-year-old chatterbox, and little Junior, just 5, who liked to wear Emeka's old shoes and call himself Daddy Small. Life was rough, but their love made it sweet. One hot afternoon, Beezy's friend Ayasad came to buy akara and whispered, "Beezy, I hear one big company for a kg a day hire. Tell your husband make he try." Beezy dropped her frying spoon and rushed home. "Emeka, go bath. Comb your hair. There's interview today." Emeka sighed, "Ah, Beezy, those people no day employ people like me. I don't tire." Beezy placed her hands on her waist. "If you no go, I go drag you there myself. You want to fry akara with me forever." Emeka laughed. "This woman, you two get fire." He went. 2 weeks later, a letter came. He got the job. Beezy screamed so loud, neighbors thought something happened. "Jesus! Emeka don't get work, oh. Jehovah, you too much." She danced round the compound till people joined her. From that day, life started to shine small. Emeka began earning monthly salary. Beezy expanded her akara business, now adding bread and cold minerals. In a few years, things changed. They moved to a better apartment in Surulere. Beezy cried as she touched the old zinc roof for the last time. "Thank you for covering us," she whispered. Emeka laughed. "You day thank roof? You too get soft heart." New school for the kids. New clothes. New hope. Life sweet. But as Emeka rose, something else rose, his pride. He started looking at other women in the office. Slim ones with makeup that looked like fine art. He'd come home, look at Beezy and frown. "Beezy, this your stomach day too big, oh. You know day do exercise." Beezy would laugh shyly. "Which time I get for that? I still day fry akara for people way like am." Sometimes he'd joke in front of friends, "My wife too like food. Even sleep get fear for her hand." Everybody would laugh. Beezy too would laugh, but her heart? It broke small. One Sunday, she wore a red gown she made for church. She stood before him, smiling. "How I look, my love." Emeka looked up and hissed, "You look like sack of Gary Way dem tie ribbon." The words hit her like stone. She forced a smile, walked inside quietly, and sat on the bed. Tears rolled down her face. She remembered when she sold akara under hot sun to feed him. When she borrowed money to buy him shoes for interview. Now, the same man was mocking her body. That night, while Emeka snored, Beezy faced the wall and whispered, "God, I love this man. But this love day pain me." The sound of the leaking tap in the kitchen was the only answer. Weeks turned to months. Emeka's new job changed everything. His clothes, his walk, even his accent. He started saying "yeah" instead of "yes" and "okay" instead of "okay." Beezy just watched and laughed. "Nah, who teach this man phone?" At first, he still came home early, brought bread for the kids, kissed Beezy's cheek and said, "My madam, how market?" But one day, everything just changed. He started coming home late, smelling of perfume that didn't belong to him. Fancy one, the kind that smells like pride and bad decisions. Beezy asked gently, "Emeka, wetin happen? You day find another work?" He hissed, "A beg Beezy, I'm tired. Don't start your walla this night." From that day, trouble began to build like Lagos traffic. He would stare at her and frown. "You too fat. You no day try at all." Beezy smiled weakly. "I day try small exercise but my leg day pain me." "Then stop eating," he barked. The children began to notice. "Mommy, why daddy always angry?" little Kemi asked. Beezy forced a smile. "He's just stressed, my daughter." But deep down, she was breaking. Every insult, every laugh in front of his friends cut her heart. Sometimes he'd say, "Beezy, you're armed on big like yam. You go soon use block door." His friends would laugh like goats at a comedy show. Still, Beezy stayed calm. She cooked, cleaned, prayed. She believed one day, her husband would return to his senses. But Emeka? His eyes had shifted. There was a new woman at work. Her name, Tola. Slim like broomstick, voice like radio presenter. Always chewing gum and calling him Boss E. One day she smiled at him and said, "You too fine for your age, sir." That's how the devil planted seed. Before long, Emeka started buying her shawarma, sending her transport money, and calling her my dear. Beezy, meanwhile, was home frying akra and praying, "God bless my husband at work." Ah, love can be blind oh. Soon, Tola started whispering poison into Emeka's ear. "Boss, why you still day with that fat woman? You deserve better. You need somebody like me, fresh and classy." Emeka laughed proudly. "Don't worry, baby. I go soon free myself." Tola smiled, showing her long fake eyelashes. "Better do fast. I know like sharing." Back home, Beezy was still trying. She cooked his favorite yam and egg sauce, dressed the kids neatly, waited with a smile. When Emeka finally came out of the room wearing polo and perfume, she said softly, "Darling, come eat before it cold." He looked at her, disgusted. "You don't start to sweat this early morning. Always sweating like person way day fetch water. You disgust me." Kemi froze. Junior whispered, "Mommy, don't cry." But tears had already fallen from Beezy's eyes. That night, she begged him, "Emeka, please, let's fix our marriage. The children need you." He shouted, "Shut up. If not for these children, I for dawn throw you out since. You too fat, too local. You embarrass me." That night, Beezy cried till her pillow soaked like soaked Gary. The next week, Tola moved into the picture fully. People in the office started gossiping. "Emeka and that Tola girl, something day happen oh." He didn't even deny it. In fact, he started spending money on her like he owned CBN. He came home less, stopped eating Beezy's food. Sometimes didn't come at all. Then one night, after shouting at her again, he said the words that broke her heart to dust. "Pack your things. Leave my house. Emeka, please. The children." "I said leave," he roared. Neighbors came out. Children cried. Beezy begged, but he pushed her out with her small bag and slammed the door. As she walked barefoot through the quiet street, she whispered, "God, I gave him everything. Why this?" She reached her friend Amaka's house and knocked weakly. When Amaka saw her, she screamed, "Jesus! Who do you like this?" Beezy sobbed, "Emeka, throw me out." Amaka hugged her tight. "My sister, forget that man. God go fight for you." Meanwhile, Emeka wasted no time. 2 days later, he brought Tola into the same house. She wore Beezy's wrapper, sat on Beezy's chair, even slept on Beezy's bed. When the kids saw her, Kemi frowned. "Who are you?" Tola smirked. "I'm your new mommy." Junior shouted, "You are not our mommy." Emeka barked, "Enough. Respect her." The children cried all night. But Emeka ignored them. Pride had covered his eyes. That night, as he held Tola and sipped wine, thunder struck outside. The house went dark. Maybe, just maybe, heaven was warning him.